Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Emerald Ridge. I want to make a quick video as a pretty big day around here. I finally got water. You guys might have seen in the background of a couple of my videos this large box and contraption hooked up to the shed right here. Well, as I explained a little bit, that's actually a rain catch. After hearing just horror story after horror story about city water and finding out that the cost of a well to get dug would be very expensive, I decided to try something like this. So, as I've explained before, I put a single gutter system on the underside of the awning there, put a couple filtration systems, a mesh net, and a sponge material underneath that filters the water into the first flush, and then goes all the way back here into a holding tank, which is just an IBC tote. Now inside here, inside there, I've got another filter, a little micron net that catches any last particulates. From there, you'll see, everybody say good morning to Muggsy. You'll see I have another PEX pipe running into this makeshift well pump house. Inside, you'll see, goes into a small shallow well pump and a small pressure tank. And from there, goes out. Now I decided to dig this underground for a couple reasons. One, it saved cost on insulation because good insulation materials is not cheap. And two, because I thought it would look nicer than having it freely available for a dog that occasionally still finds things that he shouldn't be chewing on. So when I found the frost line is at 18 inches, I grabbed myself a pickaxe and buried it all the way up to here. I used PEX for all of it except for that last connection right to the camper, which was kind of a pain in the butt, actually. Right down here was just a leak that I just could not get to stop until I eventually just added so much plumber's putty that I think I finally got it taken care of. Now, these little fittings you'll see down here are shark bite fittings that just basically push in the PEX pipe to them and create a watertight seal that if you buy the attachment you can then later on go and reuse. So that was very helpful, and they actually work really well. I haven't, the only real leaks I'm still seeing are places where I used the plumbing tape rather than the putty. Yeah, you can still see it there too. They're not too terribly bad, so I think I'm gonna leave them for now. The main one, like I said, right here is gone, which was the big one. I mean, it was coming out like a sprinkler until I just really just coated it with that putty. Few things I didn't realize until I started this adventure, especially this down here. So this is a pressure tee, and I guess every pressure tank requires one. Now on it you'll see the pump pumps water into the tee, goes into the pressure tank. A couple little things on here that I added to mine was a gauge on it, a drain for the pressure tank if ever I needed to drain it, as well as a overflow pressure valve, I suppose. So if the pressure were to build up too much, I guess it would pop and just let the water out before the thing exploded. But that's basically it. Now I have on-demand water, and one of the big things I wanted to make sure to do, because we do get droughts around here occasionally, is I kept the tank low enough to where if I had to, I could still come in and fill it by hand, which will be very helpful. So well, I'm gonna get this buried into the ground now that I finally got all the leaks. It's gonna be nice not filling water up daily to this thing, even though it wasn't terrible. So anyways, guys, hey, thanks for checking out my video. Hopefully we'll have another one up here shortly. I've got some guests coming over next week. We'll see if I can't persuade them to get in a video while they're helping me clear some trees. I think that's probably what my next video is gonna be about. Having an extra hand here is gonna be nice. Basically want to just clear some trees where I'm going to put a foundation in, hopefully this winter. Get something started building on a house. That's the next big goal. So, well, anyways, guys, hey, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Keep coming back and checking out my progress. Also in the comment section, if you see anything that I did wrong, or if I did right, I'll take that too. Let me know. Anyways, see you next time.